Zimmer Frame goes favourite on the tote at $3 off box 8 and was set. Racing, Zimmer Frame out wide, comes together with Corborn Lock early and up the centre. Charina Hill shows some early pace with Ben Nevis Knight the inside. Corborn Lock gets handy enough, then Zimmer Frame trying to work around Millie Rivers. Followed back in the pack by Chase Me Apache. Molly O'Shea's got a long way back in Corborn Marcy. Ben Nevis Knight in front by a couple. Here comes Zimmer Frame after at the inside. Corborn Lock right there too. Charina Hill's battling away there with Millie Rivers further back. Well back in the piece here. Chase Me Apache. Molly O'Shea and Corborn Marcy round the corner. Zimmer Frame slips clear. Corborn Lock runs to second. Ben Nevis Knight whacking away. Zimmer Frame in from Corborn Lock and Ben Nevis Knight just third. Millie Rivers made up ground, might have got fourth. Charina Hill went fairly well. Followed back in the pack by Chase Me Apache, Molly O'Shea and Corborn Marcy. Racing, Mungamoo Ho-Jack was slow and Ledger of Royal was slow too, and Steffi Star gets out to the lead here on Scottamotor, is followed through there by Allegro Dasher. Right around the outside, Mungamahu Jack, Plating Puss runs hard the inside. Back and behind these runners enter Pedro's Carrot, and Scott No Odds, up they come. Scottamotor in front, Mungamahu Jack late, too late. Scottamotor's in from Mungamahu Jack, and I think Plating Puss got through to third, although it was tight there. Steffi Star was still right there too. And right in amongst the two, but falling after the line would have been Pedro's Carrot. Gets back to its feet with Allegro Dasher in there too. Well back Scott No Odds and Ledger of Royal. Nearly there. Racing, Homebush Handsome's come out slowly today. Ricky's Rebel showing speed, so's Indefinite Order has run out to centre track. You're So Free trying to go forward, booting through the inside. Absinthe Minded gets nice and handy today. So it's Indefinite Order, but Absinthe Minded right on its tail. Here comes Homebush Handsome though, burst through the packs, 4 lengths away. They'll be followed then by Corborn Dallas around the outside of Kaiser Max. Further back in the race here, You're So Free, Ricky's Rebel. They got checked at the first bend, and the worst effect is Botany Sally's a mile off them. Absinthe Minded in front of Indefinite Order. Homebush Handsome can't reel them in. Further back to Corborn Dallas. Absinthe Minded does it today. Homebush Handsome got to second, and Definite Order was bowled third. Corborn Dallas fourth to go by. Then Ricky's Rebel, Kaiser Max, You're So Free, and a long way back was Botany Cell. A few had their chances extinguished at the first bend. Lure on the Run was set. Racing, Sheer Miss begins very nicely out wide. It's going to cross Silver Token nicely. Silver Token angles out across into that first bend. Rubbed Out gets to third, and He's a Jesse is fourth. Back behind them to Corborn Roman. They're already strung out. Bruiser, Bale, Power, Cassidy, Good Time. Mike missed the kick today. Sheer Miss out by 10 or 12 here on Silver Token. Followed through by Rubbed Out, He's a Jesse. Further back then to Corborn Roman. Bruiser, Bale, Power, Cassidy, Good Time. Mike. Sheer Miss, just a case of looking at the clock and the margins here. It's a long way in front. Rubbed Out down the outside of Silver Token, and He's a Jesse the inside. Sheer Miss bolts in. He's a Jesse's got a placing from a wide draw. Grabs second off Silver Token, who helped it out with Rubbed Out wider, a close fourth. Then Good Time Mike made some ground. Bruiser, Bale, Power Cassidy didn't make up much, and Corborn Roman is the last one in, and they've run 30-20 in the sunshine here. That's a very, very nice run. 30 and 20. Racing. Apawa Masini comes out pretty well. Archie Bale midfield away, and Consummate Ease jumps beautifully and goes to the lead here. Apawa Masini across to second. LMA Jude handy enough here. Followed through by Corborn Gable, and Archie Bale finds the rail. The outside of that to Apawa J gets back there with Little Profit. And Attaboy Zeke down the back goes Consummate Ease by 2. Apawa Masini on its tail. LMA Jude is 3 away. Further back to Corborn Gable. Archie Bale the inside there of Apawa J. The others are no chance here. Little Profit, Attaboy Zeke. Round the corner. Consummate Ease trying to hold down the outside. Elamaine Jude. Oh, Consummate Ease has fallen into win, I think, from Elamaine Jude. Got tight. Apawa Masini is a close third. Further back to Corborn Gable, Archie Bale. Back with them was Attaboy Zeke, Little Profit, and Apawa J. Racing, knock a few back, fair break. Cody Breer out nicely, best out, no time yet, accelerates to the lead from Cody Breer. Pushing forward was Rua Rama. Right around the outside here with big strides comes Chambo, runs to third. Coming with it though would have been Funky Freddy. Knock a few backs, no chance. Nor's Whitey's gone. Nor on the corner is Superliner or Cody Breer. Down they come, just on the inside. No time yet has lasted to score. Rua Rama dived at it, made it interesting. Tight third, Chambo and Funky Freddy. He'll be followed behind them by Knock a Few Back. It's got knocked well back today. Further back in the race there was Whitey's gone, and also back too was Superliner Cody Breer. Racing. Big Wonder out nicely the inside, and Ollie Baxter showing speed as well. Heart U wider. Magic Whitelock just in behind them, trying to find a way through. Is followed through the earth by Corborn Phillip around the first bend. Thrilling Evie going forward, then Buster Boy Trident gets back, and Corborn Phillip was checked back to last. Big Wonder in front by about 4 lengths. Now Heart U trying to come after it, the inside, and the outside is Ollie Baxter. Couple of lengths away there to Thrilling Evie, starting to run on. Magic Whitelock lost its space, spot a bit. Further back then Buster Boy Trident, and also Corborn Phillip. Big Wonder still in front. They're starting to charge with Heart U, and down the centre Thrilling Evie. Big Wonder's in. Thrilling Evie got to second, Heart U third, Magic Whitelock a close up fourth. Ollie Baxter next to go by, then Trident, Corborn Phillip who got knocked around first bend, and Buster Boy last to greet. Ready to run. Lure on the run. Set to go, race 8, nearly there. Racing. Happy Wife comes out okay, but another miss best out from Happy Wife. Semantics goes forward early too, then Fair Marina Thrill on the inside is followed back here by To The Bank, and Corborn Rowan is back with that couple back there too. Homebush Misha and NBD. Up to the corner, Happy Wife circles to the lead from another miss. Thrill on the inside here, Fair Marina, then Semantics. Happy Wife in nicely from another miss. Just the inside, I think, Fair Marina third, and a head bobber there with the Semantics. Followed across there by Corborn Rowan and To The Bank. Homebush Misha NBD. Lined and ready. Favourite is Corborn Gracie off box 6 set. Racing. Madam Ice out well. Corborn Gracie just fair and comes together early there with Apawa Jackie up front. Tennessee Smile the inside, and going with it You Know Shay. They share up the pace. Madam Ice just behind them. Over on the outside of that to Apawa Jackie, where's Shiraz? Madam Ice drifts now. Corborn Gracie goes back as well to last. Down the back they hunt, and it's You Know Shay in front just here from Apawa Jackie right on its tail. Further back of the race then, where Shiraz starts to wind up nicely, then Tennessee Smile, Corborn Gracie, Madam Ice, around the corner they come. In front here is Apawa Jackie. We'll see it through there on where's Shiraz and Corborn Gracie late in the piece. Then we had Tennessee Smile. Behind that was You Know Shay and Madam Ice. And all I need to find out now is what happened to memory lapse. Locked and loaded to race number 10. Ray Udi rolls the lure and was set. Racing Allegro Chaser comes out nicely there with YOY, but Sedgebrook Magic's handy enough too, and Homebush Zane a wee bit closer in. Is followed through there by Tongariro. Big Time Pulse getting back the inside, around the outside of that to Red Mover Hoover. Sedgebrook Babe as well back up to the corner. Allegro Chaser. Sedgebrook Magic down the outside and YOY closer in. Allegro Chaser just lasts a right from Sedgebrook Magic, who had a lunge. YOY a good third. Now gaps back the others. We had Homebush Zane and Red Mover Hoover was back with that. Tongariro, Sedgebrook Babe back in the pack too with Big Time Pulse. Set. Racing Rolex Roo hops out okay. Smash Allegro goes fast early. We'll head it off into the first bend, and Fabio's going forward as well as Rolex Roo moves off the rail there. And there's one or two get into trouble, including Rolex Roo, and Winsome Jenny gets up to second, back to the top. It is Smash Allegro. Winsome Jenny goes hard the outside, threadings back to Fabio, fallings back, check the mail. Rolex Roo tries to get going again, further back of the race then to Knuckle Bump and Punch on Jamie. Across the top they come. It's Winsome Jenny under siege. Fabio loops it. Rolex Roo down the outside with check the mail. Fabio's in from Rolex Roo. Check the mail to third, and Winsome Jenny, well, she died on a run. That'd be followed through by Smash Allegro, same. Further back then, Punch on Jamie, Knuckle Bump. And this race have lost Radvanska. And she is at the traps. Lined and ready. It's the 12th, nearly there. Racing. And Corborn Matty comes out nicely. All in Berlin gets into its work too. Thrill on the inside. Allegro Boom and Blue and Curly. That'd be followed by Corborn Steve out wide. Further back, Corborn Budsy. Narahoy gets back with that. And What's Up G? Not today. Corborn Matty racing well round the corner. All in Berlin tries hard. Further back in the race then. Blue and Curly. Corborn Steve. Matty's in. Corborn Matty nicely here from All in Berlin. Then Blue and Curly. Corborn Steve. Further back to Corborn Butsy. What's Up G? Well, back there was Narahoy Allegro Boom, if I didn't mention it. Favourite the 7. Sarah jumps today. Set. Racing. Snowball Chance hopped out pretty well. Rosie Fosey leads, but Snowball Chance the outside, followed through by Tearaway, and Homebush Dawn's there early. All gets badly checked. Homebush Dawn, second time, screamed around the outside to join this leader. Second time the outside of Snowball Chance. Further back, Takeaway gets the third. Further back then to Homebush Dodger. The others all in trouble, and second time it gets box 8, and second time it wins from Snowball Chance and Takeaway Homebush Dodger. Homebush Dawn, who was in trouble soon after the start. Tearaway the same. Rosie Fosey the same. 1788. Look at the acceleration from last to first. Okay, there was trouble, but Snowball Chance was up front, and it can gallop. And second time just rounded it up. Swooped around Snowball Chance, took it on, beat it. Time Red Food's the last down. Lined and ready, 14th and final on this Labour Day, and we're set. Racing, big time Red Foo, just a fair break, and Downgrade King gets out nicely enough. Kapai and Homebush Button show the speed. Downgrade King and Bohannon go forward. Big time Red Foo trying to get through the inside. Downgrade King goes back a length or two, well back in the race here at Power. Lachlan, Homebush, Dew, Bundoor and Lass round the corner, screaming along in front here is Kapai. Will win nicely here from Homebush Button. Bohannon, pretty good resumption for third. Big time Red Foo, a fairly unlucky fourth. There we had Downgrade King, Homebush, Dew. Further back, Power, Lachlan, Bundoor and Lass.